Hello, everybody. This is On the Clock. I'm Griffin.
And I'm Marlon.
Back to you guys again. Looking at these Sunday games. Just gonna do a quick run through of everything going on here. Marlon, what's you looking at here?
First game I'm looking forward to is obviously we're Browns fans. We'll put it out there. I'm looking forward to the Browns Rams. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna say that. Also looking forward to the Seahawks and Saints.
Okay.
That's a good game I'm looking forward to. I just want to see how the Saints run their system with
Absolutely.
this game. And outside of that, I'm looking forward to the Cowboys to see how much they can win by against the Dolphins.
Yes, I'm in 2 fantasy leagues. I got Ezekiel Elliott in both fantasy leagues. Really looking for a great game.
It should be.
Yeah. Like you said, Browns, Rams. Also, really interested in the Texans, Chargers.
Yeah.
That one's got me a little bit intrigued. And another one is the Broncos and Packers.
One that I didn't mention, Chiefs and Ravens.
Chiefs and Ravens. Oh,
I forgot about that.
How did we forget about that?
That's going to be a very good game.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
And I was just watching it. Like, it's raining up there, like, really bad. So, like, they're saying it's going to slow the offenses down, which is going to just add a dynamic to it. But I think that would be a great game.
I have 2 receivers in that game. Let's stop that. But first game, let's go ahead and talk about, just get it right out of the way, just
Cowboys,
like how it seems
Dolphins.
like the game is going to get right out of the way.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Cowboys to win this game. I don't think it's a surprise, I'm going to go Cowboys. I'm sure, you might find a stat that says the Dolphins always win against the Cowboys. Maybe you'll choose the Dolphins this week.
Look,
I
when
don't
the
know.
weather is 87 degrees and the sun is in the left-hand quadrant,
Right.
then, no. I'm going Cowboys as
Yeah.
well. I made the mistake once, not going to make it again.
I guess the only interesting part about this game is the fact that Josh Rosen finally gets to play for the NFL team and start. So I guess we get to see how he does. I don't see it making a real difference for the team. So,
and on the
Cowboys
opposite
winning.
end of the field, they already announced that Zeke has been going, I think, 70% of carries so far.
Yep.
They said they're going to give him a full
workload.
workload on a week that they
Play the
Dolphins. So
with a bad running defense.
yeah, we'll
So,
see how that goes.
He's probably gonna have a day to.
He's trying to make an MVP case.
Yeah.
I think that's what the Dolphins are this year. They are stat boosters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Jets, Patriots. No C.J. Mosley again.
No
this
Quentin
week.
Williams again too.
And no Sam Darnold, no Trevor Siemian.
Yeah.
I still don't think Luke Falk looked bad.
No, he absolutely didn't look bad. But I think this is a bad situation for him to try to implement himself into the offense against the Patriots.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with that.
Because they always seem to make the opposing team quarterback struggle. And with him being like your third option at your quarterback position, that could be rough for the Jets.
Oh, absolutely. And then Saints, Seahawks coming in. Oh, wait, sorry. We didn't take who we were going to have win.
I'm going with
Patriots.
the Patriots. Yeah.
Okay. Saints,
Seahawks.
Seahawks coming in.
I'm going to go. I'm interested to see the dual quarterback system people have been talking about with the Saints running Teddy Bridgewater and Taysom Hill. I'm going to go with the Seahawks to win this game because ultimately I don't know if either of them quarterbacks will be able to overcome what the Seahawks can do.
Yeah.
Now, if they had Drew Brees, different story, but...
You see, here's the thing, is I think people forget before his injury, Teddy Bridgewater was a really good quarterback.
Yeah, and he's probably the best backup quarterback in the league at this point. So,
and then also, Taysom Hill showed that he could move last season. And I think a lot of people underestimate that tandem. I think if they use the dual quarterback system right, I'm going Saints here for the win.
I can see it. I just have an attachment to the Seahawks still.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go there. I need Russell Wilson to ball out. So I'm gonna stick there. Then we got Bengals, Bills.
Yeah, that's a game.
Yeah, that's a game.
That's gonna be a game. You're looking at 2 teams that are not at the top of the divisions right now. They're kind of in that struggle load. Bengals still with a chance to not be last in the division. Bills, I believe, also with a chance not to be last in the division. So they're both fighting to kind of get out of the pit, but it's not a game that I'm looking forward to.
Not really.
I'm going to take the Bengals to win. They have the better system going into place. They have the better quarterback. They have the better halfback, I feel like. And I feel like they have the better defense.
They're just overall better. I'll also go with the Bengals. Maybe this could be a way for them to push towards not being last in their division. Mm-hmm. Maybe push the Steelers down there.
Yeah.
With the Big Ben injury, maybe that's a way for them to uplift their season a little bit, but not looking forward to much in that game, honestly.
No.
Then absolutely. We got Broncos versus the Packers.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
I am.
Honestly.
You're looking at a Packers team who, in despite of things, they're winning.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's like a sense of false hope.
Yeah.
Their defense is winning.
Yeah.
Which, go back years ago, I used to mention this all the time, Ravens won the Super Bowl based off the defense. Broncos won the Super Bowl in despite of Peyton Manning. Like, I know he's a great quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The defense won the game.
Yeah.
So defense do win games. But I don't think they are that good of a defense either. So I think they either need to pick it up offensive-wise, or the defense needs to go lights out.
Yeah.
The Broncos are a team that, they're struggling, I feel like, offensively in many cases, but they have the defense. This is going to be a defensive battle game. And for that reason, I think that it's going to come down to whichever offensive side steps up.
Right.
And you expect Aaron Rodgers, expect Randall Cobb to step it up.
Randall Cobb's not on the team anymore.
Who?
Randall Cobb's not on the team anymore.
Good.
Devontae Adams. But, yeah,
that's
you're right.
That's what I was thinking, too.
I'm going to go with the Packers because I do expect at some point, if this game is close, going into the fourth quarter even, Aaron Rodgers should step up and show I'm Aaron Rodgers still. So I'm going to go with the Packers for that game.
I'm going Broncos. I don't think he steps it up. I think him missing Randall Cobb's going to really...
And Jordy Nelson.
Yeah. You telling me Greg Jennings isn't on the team?
Right, yeah.
Man.
But yeah. Brett Favre.
Yeah.
All right,
but
then we got...
Where's Bart Starr? I don't know the guys.
Then we got Falcons versus Colts.
Yep.
Andrew Luck, still.
No.
He's
he's retired.
I want to put it out there because I don't Randall Cobb situation, so I want to make sure we know.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Look, I've been having practices all week. Yeah. I'm exhausted. My mind's not where it is. But Falcons and Colts, I definitely think that you got Julio Jones,
right.
You got Matt Ryan, but the Colts are looking good.
They are.
I think they need to implement T.Y. Hilton more. Who I know T.Y. Hilton is questionable for this game, and then we'll see at game time whether he ends up playing or not. But I think if he plays, you need to implement him.
Yeah.
And if they do, I can see them overcoming the Falcons.
I could see this being a surprise game where maybe the game sticks close, Jacoby Brissett kind of manages the game well, and then right at the end he either scores or we get a late drive for a field goal or something. I could see that.
Yeah.
So I would go with the Colts for this week.
And another thing that I'm interested to see on the Colts, because you mentioned that late drive field goal, Adam Vinatieri.
Right.
He's a legend. Been struggling.
They're struggling this season.
So I want to see if he can get out of that hole.
Yeah.
Now, here's a game that we both agree is going to, honestly, probably a game of the week.
Probably, yeah.
Chiefs.
At least going into the week, it's the game of the week. We'll see what kind of comes out at the end, but it should be.
Yeah. Chiefs, Ravens.
Chiefs missing their left tackle, Eric Fisher.
Yeah.
Is that an issue for you, or how much of an issue? No?
No. I think Mahomes knows how to scramble. I think the halfbacks know how to pass block, and I think they'll do good. So I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is their defense. Chiefs do not have a defense. No. And the Ravens
have
apparently
a pretty solid defense. Yeah.
Well, they have a solid defense, but they also have an offense. So the Ravens are a more well-rounded team. With that being said, the Chiefs' offense is just another world.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a game of, can your offense win the game?
Right.
So I expect a high-scoring shootout. With the rain being there, that might change things. But I think a high-scoring shootout, and like you mentioned, with Browns fans, I can't root for the Ravens, so I'm going to go Chiefs.
Something in me is telling me to go with the Ravens. But I'm gonna go Chiefs. I think Pat Mahomes finds a way to pull this one out. MVP of the league last year. I'm gonna go with him.
Possibly MVP of the league this
Probably,
year too.
Yeah. Next game,
Raiders, Vikings. Absolutely.
What are you looking for in this game? Anything? Any intriguing points?
I'm looking for the Vikings to use their receivers. Why aren't you using your receivers? You have two of the best receivers in the league. Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, and you're using neither of them.
Yep. I have Adam Thielen in fantasy, and one point, I think last week, he had a catch for like 20 yards. That lasted throughout like most of the game, and I think he got one more catch after that, and he was like done.
Yeah. So, and you're talking about a guy who was averaging about 10 catches a game last season. You can't come into this season and be like, well, we're going to just run the ball now. Right. You need to stick to what you know. You know, I understand in High School Musical they made a song about stick to the status quo, and it was like you go against it. Right. But sometimes you do stick to the status quo, which is pass the ball.
Yeah. So, especially when you have two very good receivers.
Top two.
Yeah. So they should put the ball in their hands, give it to him, let them move, let them...
I'm not saying Dalvin Cook's not a good running back.
Right.
Feed Dalvin Cook. Yeah. Spread the wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if they can figure out how to do that, Vikings win.
They should win that game, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got Lions, Eagles.
Eagles are banged up, man.
They are.
They are banged up. Alshon Jeffrey looking like he probably won't come out and play.
Yep.
Deshaun Jackson.
Out.
Yeah. So you're looking at, those are two solid receivers, both not playing. The quarterback banged up last week. He'll be playing today, but you always worry about. Yeah. So I can actually see the Lions coming out and taking this game for a victory.
I can too. Will they? I'm probably going to go Eagles.
Okay.
Because maybe Carson Wentz finds a way to involve Zach Ertz more, Nelson Aguilar. Two guys I have in fantasy. Particularly Nelson Aguilar because I picked him up this week.
You also have Deshaun Jackson.
I know. I picked up Nelson because Deshaun Jackson was hurt. Okay. So maybe when Deshaun comes back, I'll drop him. But, I'm looking forward to my guys in fantasy to show out this week. Especially in that Vikings game and this Eagles game.
Huge fan of Zach Ertz. Don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either.
I think the Lions pull it out.
I'm going to stay positive.
Panthers, Cardinals, Cam Newton. It's been quarterback after quarterback after quarterback. Cam is now out. What do the Panthers do?
This is going to be a game, kind of. They find themselves in a situation kind of like the Jets, where you have your quarterback's out, but you have a premier running back. So I think this is going to be a situation where Christian McCaffrey is given the ball a lot. So if you have him in fantasy, make sure you play him, and you'll probably
not play that
exactly. Guy? But you'll probably get rewarded heavily by that. Yeah. So this is a hard game now. Will I go Panthers or Cardinals? I'm probably gonna go Panthers. No, I'm gonna go Cardinals. I'm gonna go Cardinals with this game.
Cam in?
Panthers.
I'm still going Cardinals.
I'm going Cardinals.
Kyler Murray is stepping it up.
He's finding his way in the league so far.
And I'll take it. I'm going to take the Cardinals in this game.
I think he connects with Larry Fitz pretty solidly throughout this game, and I think that's going to be the difference.
Yeah, Larry Fitz definitely is a standpoint for that team.
Yeah.
Giants, Buccaneers. This is going to be the first start for Daniel Jones. Great preseason.
Right.
Fantastic preseason. Can he step that up into regular season going against first string?
I don't know if he'll perform as great as he did in preseason because he was lights out during preseason. But I think he'll carry something over to be able to give himself confidence for next week and however far he plans on going. So I think he goes with Saquon. Sterling Shepard's back for this week. So I think he has the weapons to do something out there, especially against the Buccaneers. Maybe this is a way. I think they're missing Devin White for this week as well. So maybe he can have fun with his defense for this week and try to acclimate himself to the NFL game and speed.
Yeah. Actually, this is probably going to be a hot take. I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, I am too.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I think he finds a way to play surprisingly better than what a lot of people will say they're expecting from him.
Titans, Chargers, go.
Titans, Chargers?
Titans, Chargers. Texans. I can't. Wow. Titans played this week against the Jags.
Yeah.
They lost because of the legend of Gardner Minshew.
Yep. It was a whole segment last.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Texas Chargers. I think Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins because that was last week. They played the Jags, right? Correct.
Yeah.
I think, and DeAndre Hopkins didn't have a bad game, but Jalen Ramsey did pretty solid against him last week. So maybe this is a game where DeAndre Hopkins comes back out like he did the first week and kind of balls out again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Deshaun Watson also understands that, and they both kind of come out with a mission in this game.
Yeah.
Now, Phillip Rivers, I'm looking for something from him this game. He's been kind of here and there so far, but I think the Texans find a way to pull this one out.
When healthy, Texans are a scary team.
Yeah.
And I think that they would definitely take this league by storm, and I'd have them winning for sure. Steelers, 49ers. My eyesight's not giving out that is the correct matchup. Steelers, 49ers. Mason Rudolph. I liked him coming out of college. He's taking over for Big Ben.
Yep.
You look at the Trinity 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You had Big Ben, Antonio Brown,
the Big B's, triple B's.
Le'Veon Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Now Big Ben's injured. Antonio Brown is out of the league, and Le'Veon Bell is at the Jets.
Actually, also going along with that, apparently Antonio Brown tweeted out today that he's done with the NFL.
Yeah, he's done because he said that you can just take away contracts, which when you threaten, he sent threatening texts to the girl about her children. You kind of get kicked out of the league for that. That kind of avoids it, but. Steelers, 49ers, 49ers are having an incredible season.
Yeah.
And that's without utilizing George Kittle,
Yeah.
who the Steelers struggle against tight ends. So I wonder if they'll, really go effective with him.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot confidently say that the Steelers are going to win this one, so I'm going to go 49ers.
I think I'm going to go Steelers for the sake of being different from your pick.
Okay.
But also,
thanks.
This could be a game. This is probably Minka's first game as well.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they can implement him in the defense. Maybe he can make somewhat of a difference. Mason Rudolph probably comes out a little bit more differently than what people may expect. Maybe he can ball out a little bit. Juju, because Juju's been kind of held up this season. Maybe this is a way for him to get off. Same with James Conner. So maybe they find a way to win this game. It'll definitely be close, though. I don't think it's going to be a 21-10 game. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah. I don't know. Juju, Richard Sherman, going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good matchup.
Sure.
Then Browns, Rams.
Sunday night.
No Cookski. No Randall. Njoku out for 8 weeks at least.
Yeah.
No Denzel Ward. Browns are kind of banged up for this one defensively. What are you thinking? Against a heavy Rams offense.
This was going to be a tough game for them anyway. Even if all these guys are playing, this is going to be tough. But I think this makes it worse. Because now our secondary is kind of depleted. Linebacker spots, not exactly sure who's going to take that spot. Is it going to be Mack Wilson? Probably. But I think we're kind of looking at a rough side for our defense against their offense. It's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I also think, you got Todd Gurley coming in. He'll bust out as always. But the Browns defense, been holding halfbacks for sure.
Our defensive line has definitely been the anchor of our defense so far this season. And I think if they can find a way to control Jared Goff, then we can have a chance to keep this game close and win it at the end.
This is going to have to be a game won by the defense. And even then, it's going to be high scoring if it's going to come out to a Browns victory.
Yeah. This week, we need Baker Mayfield
to look like Baker Mayfield.
To move the ball a little bit quicker. He holds on to it a lot, pats it a lot. We need that ball out of his hands ASAP. Not only because Aaron Donald is coming, but we need to move the chains a lot with this game. And honestly, I would hope we would have the highest possession time in this game. So running it, just keeping it out of their hands for as much as possible. Yeah. And then try to find a way.
You got OBJ, you got Jarvis Landry. These guys can make moves after the catch.
Yeah.
So get them the balls. Yeah. They'll make the moves.
I think that's the thing. They look for a lot of big plays because we have Odell. But honestly, like we saw last week, you give Odell a slant, he can turn it into 89-yard touchdown. Yeah. So we don't have to always send him out and try to get him the ball. We can give him a quick route, and he'll make the rest happen.
Also, free Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm gonna say. Feed the guy. Bears, Redskins, your Monday
Prediction
night game.
on that game.
Oh, the Browns, Rams.
Mm-hmm. No bias.
No, I'm born with bias. I'm born from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm going Browns.
So you're gonna make this hard on me.
Yeah, because you still live in Cleveland, Ohio. So choose wisely, my man, or you might not be able to go home.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm not gonna do it because I'm from Cleveland, even though that's part of it. But I'm gonna go Browns because I think they find some type of a groove on offense this week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it'll come from. Maybe it's Baker Mayfield, maybe it's Nick Chubb, but I think we find a way to move the ball well enough to win this game.
Yeah.
Then we got Bears Redskins.
I feel like that's going to be a good game. Bears defense is looking as advertised.
Yeah, amazing.
Redskins, I feel like if they get defeated by the Bears by a good margin, you might come out and you might see the rookie coming in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I definitely am going to take the Bears on that one. I think it's just...
I think it's just the defense. Like, Mr. Trubisky doesn't have to do much.
No, he doesn't.
Give him at least a touchdown or two, and you can win this game.
Yeah. I think if you're Mitch Trubisky, if you can give, I want to say, anywhere from 14 to 20 points, your defense will keep them from the West.
Exactly.
So you don't need to do these crazy, ball-out kind of plays.
You don't need to have Pat Mahomes out there.
No. Get into field goal range, make a field goal, do that 4 or 5 times, you win the game.
Yeah.
So I think they just need to figure out their offense.
Yeah. And I hope it doesn't go bad enough that they say we're going to throw Dwayne Haskins out there, because I think this will be, you kind of put him out there against the best defense.
No. I'm saying throw him out next week.
No. I'm saying for I hope they don't do it. I hope they don't, because they might look at it as this situation where it's like, all right, let's get our rookie quarterback out there.
This would not be confidence.
No. Just hold back on that.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's kind of the Monday games.
Yeah,
I think we're both taking the Bears.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's our slate of games for this week.
Yep. So sorry about my incorrect statements twice there. I just been a long week. So this is On the Clock. See you guys next time.